Hi, beautiful lady. Welcome to day 23 of your Waste Away journey. Yesterday, you learned the art of stillness, how peace restores what hustle can't. And today, we take that peace and turn it outward, because real rest always leads to refined service. Our theme is serve with elegance, because service, when done with love, becomes worship. And when done with grace, it becomes art. Galatians 5:13 says, "Serve one another humbly in love." That verse doesn't mean serving from exhaustion or obligation. It means serving from overflow. When your soul is full, your hands can finally give freely. Let's begin this day with prayer. Lord, let my service today be an offering of love and grace. This isn't about doing more. It's about doing beautifully. It's about turning the mundane into ministry and the routine into reverence. Now pause for reflection. How can I bring beauty and dignity to serving others today? Maybe it's setting the table for your family with care. Maybe it's listening longer before responding. Maybe it's showing kindness where it's least expected. Service isn't always dramatic. Sometimes it's simply doing what you normally do, but doing it with love in your tone and grace in your movements. Let's continue with your fasting rhythm, your body's rhythm of discipline and devotion. Stay consistent with your 16-8 fasting pattern, or rest steadily in the rhythm you've built. That consistency has strengthened you. Now let that same order flow into your acts of service. Today, prepare one plate for someone else. It could be a family member, a friend, or even a neighbor. Plate it beautifully, the same way you would for yourself, because presentation is love in visible form. It says, "You're worth my effort." Pray before you prepare the food, and again before you share it. Ask God to let your hands serve His heart, because when you serve another, you're not just feeding their stomach, you're feeding their spirit. And after the meal, wash your chosen foodware immediately. Keep your sacred rhythm clean, intentional, peaceful, because elegance begins where clutter ends. Now let's extend that grace to your environment. Spend 10 minutes decluttering your entryway or front door area. This space sets the tone for your entire home. It's the first thing you see when you walk in, and often the first thing others see too. Clear it, wipe it, and create a welcoming first impression. Even if you're the only one walking through that door, you deserve to come home to peace, because the way your home greets you reflects the way you've been treating yourself. As you tidy, whisper, "Lord, let my home reflect your order, and my heart reflect your grace." Now for body and beauty. Today, wear something that makes you feel graceful. A necklace, bracelet, or accessory that adds quiet confidence to your presence. This isn't about being noticed. It's about feeling aligned. Let your outer elegance reflect your inner serenity. And apply your perfume, not as routine, but as reminder. Let that scent be your offering, a symbol that your very presence can shift atmospheres. You don't have to preach to serve. Sometimes your grace speaks louder than your words. For movement, today's theme is motion with meaning. Take a 35 to 38-minute walk after a meal, or spend 30 minutes cleaning common areas of your home, places that others share with you. As you walk or tidy, meditate on today's verse. Serve one another humbly in love. Let those words guide your steps and soften your spirit. Each act of cleaning, folding, or wiping becomes a silent sermon, a declaration that love still dwells in your home. Because true service doesn't just do, it beautifies. Now as evening falls, let's reflect. Open your journal and write. How did serving someone today make me feel different about myself? Did you feel lighter? Did you notice how your spirit lifted when you focused on giving instead of getting? That's what serving with elegance does. It polishes the heart until it shines again. When you serve humbly, God sees quietly, and what's done in grace never goes unnoticed. End your day with this prayer. Lord, thank you for the privilege of serving others as you served me, because the greatest power is not in being served. It's in loving enough to serve without losing your peace. You did beautifully today. You moved from stillness into action, not hurried, not heavy, but holy. Every act of grace today, from the way you spoke to the way you gave to the way you carried yourself, became worship in motion. You're not just building habits anymore. You're building harmony, where your faith, your home, and your femininity flow as one. So tonight, rest, knowing that heaven watched every unseen act and called it beautiful. Your service was not small, it was sacred. Tomorrow, we move into day 24. Speak with grace. We'll talk about how to let your words carry the same calm elegance your actions do. How to speak with the gentleness that heals and the truth that uplifts. Because the same hands that serve with love should speak with grace. Sleep peacefully tonight, woman of elegance. You have served well, and heaven is smiling.